Confidence is an important accessory that every woman should have, but unfortunately, a lot of women still lack self-confidence. They don't have that accessory. And I also believe that confidence is not something that you cannot learn in the process. It's not something that you cannot learn on your journey through life. In fact, I think that the journey to becoming self-confident is based on decisions that you make on a daily basis. Decisions that either reduces your level of confidence or decisions that boost your level of confidence. If you're someone that grew up in an environment that you are celebrated, your opinions matter, you're likely to have more self-confidence as opposed to someone who grew up in a place that she was silenced or her opinion was not really welcomed. You know, that person's level of confidence will be reduced. So self-confidence is definitely a place that you can get to even if you lack it from the beginning, and it is based on the decisions that you make from this moment that you have decided to become a more confident woman. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 bad habits that is killing your confidence, okay? So that you know those areas to work on, those things to change, those areas to improve on so that you can become more confident. Also, you can increase your level of confidence. So if you're interested in this video, definitely stay tuned. Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yemi, and this channel is all about inspiring you to own your life, live up to your potentials, and to be your best self. So if you're new to the channel and you're yet to subscribe, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Thank you. One bad habit that is killing your self-confidence is definitely comparison, and it is high on my list. It is first on my list because most times when you compare yourself to another person, it does not bring you joy. Just like they say, comparison is the thief of joy. That is so true, okay? Either you're comparing yourself with someone online or offline, in person, it doesn't do you any good. It has a negative impact on your self-confidence because like there's no win with comparison. If you compare yourself to someone and you think that person is doing better than you, it reduces your confidence because it stops you from exploring your own strengths. It stops you from exploring your own creativity. You would always see that person, how that person does his or her own thing, as the way to go. You see it as the standard, and so you subconsciously you see that you're trying to be that image. You're trying to do things the way that person is doing it, and eventually it leads to copying, and then you're not unique, and then you just find yourself struggling to do the things that you have the capacity to do, but because you're already comparing your own ability to that person's ability. Somebody would always write better than you. Another person would always speak better than you. Somebody will always do that job that you do better than you. Someone will always know how to create content better than you. But it doesn't mean that you should lose your own creativity. And even if you compare yourself to another person and you think that you're better than that person, you are not going to emit confidence. You are going to emit arrogance, right? And that is also not something that you want for yourself. So quit comparing yourself, quit comparing your abilities, quit comparing your strengths, quit comparing yourself to anybody at all. Don't make anybody the standard in any area. And the more you do things based on your own strength, based on your own capacity, and you get rewarded from it, the more your confidence level increases, right? When I started to edit, I wasn't the best video editor, and I'm still not the best video editor. But the more I learned how to edit, the more I became better, the more confident I am in myself. And I'm like, I can do anything when I put my heart to it. But I don't compare my editing skills to people that edit movies. I cannot do that myself, right? And I don't compare myself to somebody who pays another person to edit her videos. I'm not supposed to compare myself to those people, because when I compare myself to those people, I would not see how good my own video editing skills are. I would see how it is not so great, and that will reduce my own confidence in myself. You know, right now I'm very confident that I know how to edit. I do well in my editing. But when I begin to compare myself to those people that do it as their full-time job, that is their own area of strength, that is what they constantly improve, they constantly work on every day, they are the master in that area. When I compare myself to those people, I am doing myself harm by putting them as the standard and reducing it just reduces your own level of confidence. Okay, so whatever it is that you are doing, keep learning, keep growing at it. Learn from people, but don't make them the standard in whatever you're doing, right? In whatever area that you need your confidence to be at its best, okay? Don't make anybody the standard. Don't compare yourself to people. Just do the best that you can do and keep learning and keep growing, all right? Another bad habit that is killing your self-confidence is keeping quiet. And I know that this is kind of funny, this is kind of strange, because people say that when you don't have something to say, it's better off to be quiet, right? But I think that keeping quiet at important places or places that matters, or generally just keeping quiet, does not help your self-confidence, because the more you express yourself, the more confident you become. Like I said, when I started my YouTube channel, I became even more confident than I used to be, because now I'm doing something not at the smaller scale that I used to do it, but now at a medium scale, right? I think that when you're used to keeping quiet, regardless of your temperament, an introvert, an extrovert, being an introvert doesn't mean that you allow people to ride over you or you don't speak up for yourself. The more you keep quiet, the more you become used to the habit of keeping quiet, that you don't know how to speak up in important places, the places that your values, or the places that your strengths are recognized. You still keep quiet there. For example, you're at work and they're asking, oh, who can get this work done? Who knows how to do this thing? You know how to do it, but because you're used to keeping quiet, you wait for somebody to speak up first. And you know that you have the capacity to do this thing very well, but then you keep quiet. How is that helping your confidence? Even when you speak up for yourself and you try to do those things and you don't get it right, you are learning, and then you are improving, and then you become better. So the next time you do it, you are better off, okay? So it's very important that you learn how to speak up. Stop keeping quiet. It's not in every case, in every area that you keep quiet. Speak up, say something. You are in your church, you are in your place of work, you are among friends, you are in the classroom, you are among your peers, and there's a need for you to say something. Please say something. Even when you don't know what to say, still say something, okay? When you say something, you'll be shocked, you'll be surprised at how somebody else will pick on that thing that you have said and build on it. But you have already set the tone for the conversation, even if your own point is not the one that is elaborated. But what it does for you is that it builds your own confidence. It's not about how people see what you say. It's about you saying it so that you become confident. Because I think that the reason why we keep quiet is because you have this fear that, oh, what if they take what you say the wrong way? Or what if they don't appreciate what you say? It doesn't matter. They can take it however they want to take. This is about you and your own confidence. When you speak up, you are encouraging yourself to speak up more. And even when you speak up in a place and they're like, what is she saying? Next time, it will force you to go and think deeply about what you're saying and what you're doing, so that next time when you speak up again, you are just boosting your own confidence by speaking up. You know, I read a book in January, Backable, and it says that it's better off to fool yourself in front of small people than to make a mess out of yourself in front of a larger crowd. But the more you fool yourself in front of small people, the more your confidence level, the more you are able to speak in front of a larger audience, because you have mastered the art. You're practicing. You're better off than somebody who just shows up in front of a large audience for the first time. You know, you're better off than that person, you know? So it's very important that you don't keep quiet. Again, when I started my YouTube channel, it helped me to become even more confident than I used to be. Not because I had a large following. I started off with maybe 10. It took me like 6 months to get my first 100 subscribers, you know? But I kept on talking, and now I have mastered the art, and I'm still improving. I'm not there yet. So it's not about how people take the videos that I make. It's about how much confidence, how I am growing, and it's boosting my self-confidence. And now I can talk more in front of a larger audience, you know? So it's very important that you learn how to speak up. Stop keeping quiet. It's a habit that is killing your self-confidence, okay? So just in line with what I said earlier on not keeping quiet, another bad habit that is killing your self-confidence is giving up too quickly, okay? There are people that before they even start a project, they're already thinking about 1001 ways that thing would not work, how that thing would not go well. Before they even stand in front of people, or before they even write, or before they even do whatever it is that you're doing that you lack, or whatever area that you lack confidence in, before you even start, you're already thinking of multiple ways that it's going to fail. And you're just like, you know what, let me not even try. Giving up too quickly is a bad habit that is killing your confidence. For you to boost your self-confidence, you need to try things. You need to go out there. You need to put yourself out there. You need to try things. You actually need to push yourself. You actually need to stretch yourself. You need to move away from your comfort zone. So giving up too quickly, or having this mindset that, oh, this thing is not going to work, is a bad habit that is killing your confidence. It's a negative mindset that is killing your confidence, because you have to try things. You try, you win. Or you try, you fail, you learn, you win, you improve. You try again, you try something bigger, you learn, you win, you improve. You try something bigger, and as you grow in that circle, you become even more confident at every tipping point, right? You become even more confident. So when you even give up too quickly before you even try, you're analyzing, you're overthinking, you're over-calculating, you're over-analyzing it, and you're like, oh, this thing can't work. Let me just give it up. Giving up too quickly is a bad habit that will kill your self-confidence. So please, please, please do not give up too quickly. As you think about ways that it will go wrong, think about how it will affect your confidence. Think about 1001 ways that it will help you. Whatever way, just know that giving up too quickly is not good for your self-confidence, okay? Another bad habit that kills your self-confidence is seeking mentoring without self-awareness, okay? And let me explain. And this is quite similar to what I said about comparison, right? Especially in this social media age where there's a lot of people online that you're following, and offline, people that you look up to, your mentors. These people are actually people that you call your mentors, right? You want to follow these people. You want to do things the way they are doing it. You like the way they do things. You like the outcomes of their life, and you want to be like these people. Now, reaching out and, trusting in somebody without self-awareness could kill your self-confidence. Let's say, for example, Oprah is my mentor, right? You can have virtual mentors, so don't look at me and be like, but you've never met her. You can have mentors that you have never met, okay? You can have people that you trust their decisions, maybe through their books, maybe through their podcasts, maybe through the things that they put out there. You want to be like them. Anyway, that's besides the point. But my point is that, let's say, for example, Oprah is my mentor, right? I've read a lot of her books, I follow her, and she talks about her process, and I begin to do things the way she does things. Without self-awareness, without knowing my own strengths, without knowing my own environment, without understanding my own environment, without understanding the resources that are available to me, just copying what she did, just copying her own process because she is my mentor, will kill your own self-confidence. This is an innocent habit. This is an innocent thing that can kill your self-confidence, because when you copy somebody's process and you don't give into your own, like you don't take into consideration your own strengths, your own environment, your own resources, the resources available to you, it leads to frustration. Every time I watch Oprah and I like the way she does things, and I like the way she presents herself, I like the way she speaks, I like the way she does her videos, I like the way she does her interviews, and I'm like copying her process. Maybe she has a book that she talks about how she coaches people, or maybe she has done an interview and she talks about how she does what she's doing, and I copy everything word for word and line for line. I need to remember that she is not the only person in our production team. I am the only one running my YouTube channel, okay? She's not the only person running our production team. Before you see somebody put out a book, maybe like there's a whole team behind all of them. Your mentors or the people you look up to are at a point that they have a lot of resources at their disposal. You are starting off at the beginning. So that's why I said seeking mentoring without self-awareness will lead to frustration, and it can kill your self-confidence, because when you follow them line by line, word for word, process by process, and you don't get the same outcome that they get, it would be very frustrating. It would be very frustrating, because everything that you're following is quite challenging, and then at the end of the day you don't get the results you want. It can be very frustrating, and you then begin to think that you are the problem. You then begin to think, maybe I didn't do it well, maybe I didn't do it right way, whereas it's just a matter of self-awareness. You didn't even know where you are coming from. Like, you don't even know what you want. You don't even know the things that you need from that person, right? So before you go out and seek mentoring, it's very important that you are self-aware. What is it that you want? What can that person offer you? In which area can this person be of help to me, to you? And all of that, so that you know exactly what you're getting yourself into, and you add it up. Like any advice people give you, in fact, when you watch my YouTube videos, when you read my ebook, when you use my ebook, when you apply the principles in the ebook, and you watch my videos, that is not all that you need. You need to apply it, which is why I love what the Bible says about in all that getting, get understanding. Because what everybody give you, there are pieces of information that you need to think through. You need to ponder on it. You need to apply, think about your own environment, think about your own strength and everything, put it together before you come up with a decision, before you come up with something that will work for you, right? So yeah, I think mentoring without self-awareness leads to frustration, and it can kill your own self-confidence. Like I always say, get to know yourself, spend time with yourself, okay? Love up on yourself. And if you want a guide on how to do this, my ebook is the perfect guide for you. I always talk about the ebook because I know it is very effective, and I've gotten quite a good number of reviews on the ebook. So if you're interested in getting the ebook, I'm going to put a link in the description box, and also in the card section on the book, okay? So yes, you can get the book. It will help you on your self-awareness and self-discovery journey. Another thing, and I think this is going to be the final point that I'm going to talk about, a bad habit that kills your self-confidence is your physical grooming, your physical appearance, okay? How you sit, how you stand, how you compose yourself, how you speak, how you style your hair, how you look, how you apply your makeup, how you do whatever it is that you do. And I'm not necessarily saying that you have to wear a certain outfit, you have to look a certain way, you have to sit a certain way, you have to act a certain way. No, okay? I'm just saying that your physical grooming, your physical appearance plays a major role into your self-confidence. Now, I'm also not saying that you should conform to the beauty standard or the image or the big, the slim, like the beauty standard of, no, that's not what I'm saying. That's not the physical grooming I'm talking about. You can be big, bold, and beautiful. In fact, I always say that I wish I wasn't skinny. Like, I wish I wasn't like a slim person. I always admire big-sized lady. There's this lady that I love. She's so beautiful in my eyes. Courtney Boateng. I think she's one of the ladies on the To My Sister podcast. Courtney, she is so beautiful. Like, I love her. She's always well put together, and her makeup is not like her makeup is always no. She's big, she's bold, and she's very beautiful, and she's very confident, okay? So it's not about your body size or anything. I'm just talking about how you comport yourself, how you groom yourself. There are some people that, you just dress up anyhow. You just appear anyhow. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. For you, I'm not talking about how you appear for people. For you, okay? You want to wake up in the morning and you look at how, or you're going out and you look at how you are dressed and smile at yourself. You want to look at yourself somewhere and be like, I love the way I look. I love the way I am standing, right? From when I was a child, there's a way people stand that used to irritate me. And this is not something that the way people stand and their legs are bent backward, like you rest on your leg and it's backward. I don't know if I find the image, I'll put it here on what I'm explaining. Like you stand and rest on your leg, and then the leg, instead of being straight, is backwards, and you're like, I'm sorry, like I'm not bashing anybody, but I used to not like it. Like, I still don't like it. Like, my friends know me. Like, when we are together and I see you stand there, I'm like, put yourself together. That's just always been my thing. And I probably learned it from my mother, But, when you stand appropriately. When you sit appropriately. Not that you sit and open your legs wide as a woman. No, they're just basic things that you need to know about yourself. And there's a way you sit that emits confidence. Right? There's a way the way they say red lipstick will boost your confidence. Maybe that's why I'm wearing red in this video, right? You have your nails polished. I don't do my nails as often, but I don't really fancy it. So I'm just saying that you don't really need to do everything that everybody is doing in terms of beauty, but you just want to be sure that you are confident in your own appearance, right? And those things boost your appearance. When I go out knowing that I'm well decked from head to toe, I'm very confident in myself. There are days that I don't do makeup and I film a video, but I'm still very confident in myself, because I know that when I go all out, I'm all out. But anyway, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So yes, make sure that you take care of your physical appearance. You're groomed properly. There are a lot of videos that talks about your physical grooming. You can check that out. But make sure that all round, physically, intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, all round, you are well put together. Those are things that will boost your confidence. So neglecting your physical appearance, physical grooming is a bad habit that kills your self-confidence. All right? Yeah. Okay, so those are the 5 points that I want to talk about. 5 bad habits that is killing your self-confidence in this video. There are a lot of things that we do on a daily basis that really affect our self-confidence, like refusing to smile. You know, those are the things that actually affect your self-confidence. But I really just want to touch on 5 critical points that I believe are something that you need to really work on if you want to be more self-confident. But let me know in the comment section, what are the other things that you think that we do that depletes and reduces the level of confidence that we have as women? Let me know in the comment section. And if you have any question for me, if you have any other topics or anything that you want me to talk about on the channel, let me know in the comment section, or you can check the description box on how you can reach out to me. And I also encourage you to please subscribe to my weekly newsletter. I have a community of women, over 60 women now, and we talk and we have conversations together on the newsletter. We call it Tuesdays with Yemi, and it's very interesting. We share to-dos, resource, and yeah, the thoughts of the week. So yeah, I would love to have you on that as well. You can check the description box if you would love to be a part of my weekly newsletter. And also, if you want to grab my ebook, the link will also be in the description box as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your time. You are amazing, and I love you all. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.